Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to really quickly do a real-time tutorial on how to make these buttercream roses, and then I'll do a sped up video of me decorating the rest of the set. So basically for these roses you're going to start with a little piece of frosting in the middle, and you're just going to make these small petals going around, and you're just going to quickly drag your nozzle across and progressively get bigger as you move out of the center. And then as you move closer to the edges of the cupcake, you're going to start twisting your wrist and kind of do it more open face. So you're going to have more open face petals to where they're facing upwards, as opposed to when you're on the inside and they're going to be facing inwards. And so that's to make it look like it's blooming and the petals are facing out. And you're just going to keep doing that and get progressively bigger. And this is a two-toned frosting that I'm using, meaning it's two-colored, so you'll notice that I had an orange on the top, and then underneath you'll see a more pink color. And now I'm going to go ahead and decorate the rest of the set, and the rest of the set is just another mixed style decorating technique that I use. And I've been getting this question quite a bit, but in most of my bakes, not all, I usually specify when I don't use this frosting, but in most of my bakes I use a classic American buttercream, or I also call it a classic white buttercream. And so I've just found that to be kind of the easiest to use. It's really easy to put together. I'll work on getting a tutorial on how I make my frosting, but it's what I found to just be the easiest texture to work with. It's really easy to kind of get those really defined looks from frosting tips, as you can see in these, which I really like, and it kind of just looks less melted at the end of the day, where I feel like when I've used Swiss buttercreams before in the past, it looks very buttery and just doesn't look as defined, and so I don't like it as much. Plus, classic American buttercream is really easy to kind of, put your own twist on it, put your own flavorings in it, while still maintaining a good consistency. And also you can try thickening it with different ways, which I'll talk about maybe in a frosting tutorial, without losing the taste or without compromising the taste, which can happen sometimes. And so I just really suggest this if anyone is looking for a frosting. And I did something a little bit different with this set. As you can see, I went kind of haphazardly and kind of randomly picked which colors to use and which styles to use, and started with pinks, then did purples, and then went back and did oranges. And usually what I do is go one by one, so I'll complete one cupcake totally and then move on to the next and kind of move one by one, while this one I just went back and forth. And what I've realized is I would suggest doing one by one. I think it's easier to focus and kind of think through what design you want, if that makes sense. Like, doing this kind of back and forth kind of left me feeling indecisive. Like, I kept questioning, okay, what do I want to do now? And I just feel like I didn't get as unique designs, and these ended up being very simple. Even though I do like how they came out, they just felt very simple. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching.